Alright, what's up guys? So in this video we're going to be creating a video ad. So the first part of the video I'm going to be kind of going over a blueprint and a template that you can go ahead and use when creating your video ads, and then the second half of the video I'm actually going to create an ad live. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So essentially there's going to be three main parts to every video ad. So the first part is going to be a scroll stopper. So the first 3 to 5 seconds needs to be really eye-catching and to get someone's attention, because when people are scrolling through their social media, be it Facebook or Instagram, obviously they want to, they're not on there with the intent to buy stuff. They're on there with the intent to, mingle and waste time and, read a bunch of random stuff on Facebook. So what we need to do is we need to create something that's really eye-catching and something that's going to be like, hey, I want to check out this product. So what we can do is we can use something like a bold statement. So you'll notice a lot of video ads always start out with some, really bold statement or really like exciting type statement in the first line of text. And that's because the first 3 to 5 seconds of your ad is the most important part of your ad, because that's when the viewer is going to decide whether or not they're going to continue watching the ad, and then obviously that leads to them clicking over to your site. So the first 3 to 5 seconds is the most important. So the scroll stopper, we need to use a bold statement. We can use the best shot of the product we have if we're using a bunch of photos for a slideshow, or we can use a really exciting product, exciting scene of the product rather, of maybe it being demoed or it being used, or maybe it taken out of the box, something like that. Whatever you think the best, most showcasing scene of the product is, we can go ahead and use that in the beginning of the ad. And then we could also use what I like to call a pain inducer. So by this I mean putting the viewer in pain immediately by doing something like, are you tired of, insert here. So like, are you tired of acne, or are you tired of blackheads? Are you tired of just insert whatever problem here. And you'll notice that a lot of huge commercials, mainstream commercials on TV, start out with pain inducers like this, where they put the person in pain first, and then they're like, okay, do you not want to feel this pain anymore? Well, now we have the solution. So using a pain inducer in the first 3 to 5 seconds is a viable option as well. So the next section of the ad is the middle portion. So this is normally going to be 15 to 30 seconds. And what we're going to be doing here is showcasing the main features or uses of the product. So if possible, we want to showcase it solving a major problem. So obviously problem solving products are better in general, but if we go ahead and actually have a problem solving product, we want to make sure that we actually showcase it solving that problem in the video ad. So we want to make sure that we kind of highlight the best, most useful features of the product, and we want to make sure we're showing the product actually being used, and trying to showcase it in the most exciting possible way we can, since we really don't have that long to kind of sell the person on clicking over to our website, where our landing page will go ahead and do the rest of the selling. So that's going to be the middle section of the ad. And then the last section of the ad is just where your CTA is, so your call to action. So what you're going to do is you'll just have a call to action where it's like, get yours today, 50% off if you're having a sale. And then you can have your website name, or you can have your brand name, and then have your brand logo. So the CTA is pretty self-explanatory. So this is the simple 3-step blueprint that you're going to go ahead and use for creating video ads. Pretty easy to follow. You'll notice if you go on Facebook and Instagram, you see video ads, the majority of them are all following the same exact blueprint. So it's definitely not anything complicated. So the next thing we get into is actually creating the ad itself. So you can use video clips, or you can use multiple photos to create your video ad. So video clips are going to be better, but you can use photos that you create into a slideshow, and that can work well also. So video clips are preferred if you can get your hands on some, but if not, you can always just create a slideshow instead, because slideshows are still 10 times better than static image ads. Static image ads are just pretty bad unless it's retargeting. So always go for the video clips first, but if not, try and at least get 5 or 6 quality photos in there and create a slideshow out of it instead. You can usually get video clips from the supplier. Sometimes they'll have a video right on the product page. Sometimes you can send them a message and say, do you have any video demonstrations of this product? You can look up the product on YouTube and look for Creative Commons, and then you can use those videos for ads. Obviously, a lot of people go out there and download other people's Facebook ads and just copy and paste them and put them up in their own ad account. I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you're going to take other people's ads, you want to make sure you split it, cut it up, and make it a little different. You don't want to use the same exact ad because you can get your ad account banned if you do that. Or obviously the best way to go ahead and get clips for your video ad is to actually order the product yourself. Now obviously I get that most people don't want to do this up front, but let's say you have a product that's doing really well for a couple weeks into a month. It's turning out to be a pretty profitable campaign for you. It would definitely be worth going ahead and ordering the product yourself so you can get some custom video footage of it, so that way you can kind of elongate the lifetime of profitability for that product, so that way when your initial ads get ad fatigue, you can come out with ads that none of your competitors are going to have, because you actually ordered the product and it's completely custom made. So what we're going to do once we have all of the video clips or slideshow photos, we're going to cut up the video into multiple sections using a video editor. So the one that I'm going to be showcasing in this video is Animoto, because it's just the easiest one to use. Now it is kind of pricey for the Pro plan, which is the medium plan. There's 3 options. It's the medium one, and that's the one I use. That one's $69 a month, so it's a little pricey. However, it's definitely worth it if you're creating a large amount of video ads per month, because obviously even one profitable video ad is going to make up the cost of not only the Animoto subscription, but pretty much all the other costs you're going to have for dropshipping as well. So we're going to be demonstrating Animoto in this video today. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out Animoto, and let's go ahead and create a video ad now. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to Chrome, and we're going to create an ad for this mushroom lamp charging dock. So you can see it's a pretty neat product. It's a dock right here with like 5 different slots for different phones and different types of smart devices, and then you have this detachable mushroom lamp right here. If you press this button, it actually lights up, and then you can see there's 5 charging ports right here. So it's a pretty neat product to help keep all your electronics organized. So if you're somebody that has like a phone, an iPad, and maybe there's other people in your house that have phones, it's something that can help keep a lot of your electronics organized if you have a good amount of them. So as you can see right here in this example, there's a video of it right here. So sometimes, like I said, the supplier will have a video of it. Sometimes it'll be here. Stop the video. Sometimes it'll be like right down here. And what you can do is you can literally just click here and then download it, and then go ahead and use this video for your ad. So what we're going to do is, I've already downloaded this, so we're going to head over to Animoto right here. So you can just go to Animoto. Like I said, I'll leave a link to it down in the description, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create. And then you can click one of these templates. You can use a pre-built template. I normally don't. I just start from scratch. And then you just pick any of these themes you want. So if you highlight over them, you can see how the text is going to show up differently, how it's going to look. So we can go ahead and look through all of these here. I like clean cut, bold, and high rise, but you can use whatever ones you think will work out best for you. So in this case, we're just going to go ahead and use clean cut, and we're going to choose square, because this is going to perform better on Facebook and Instagram feeds, which is where we're primarily going to be promoting products. So we're going to choose this style and then move forward. So once we're in here, we just need to go ahead and upload our video. So I'm going to upload that real quick. Alright, so the video is uploaded here, and as you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to use this one video, and we're going to split it into a bunch of different clips to go ahead and use for the ad. So To do that, you just go ahead and drag it over here like this, and you can see right here it's 70 seconds, so that's a little long. So we want to split this up into, let's go with probably 4 different sections for this example, 3 or 4. So what I like to do is I come in here, I turn the sound off because we're going to overlay our own music on the end. So the first thing that we're going to do is trim the video. So what we want to do is look for a clip in here that will work as our scroll stopper. So if we go through here, we can see that first little intro right there could potentially be a scroll stopper. We can sit here and look through this entire thing right here. And yeah, I'll just use the first few seconds in this scenario. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim this down to this 4 seconds right here. So now we can see that all I did was I trimmed it down to just this 4-second clip right here. So this will be, this is gonna serve as our scroll stopper. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and add some text to it by clicking text. And then we just need to add some type of eye-catching type of text right here, some type of introductory text to kind of, let people know what we're going ahead and market to them. So in this case, I'll put something like, so we could just put something simple like this: multi-function charging dock is amazing. And I think it's multifunctional. Yeah, multifunction isn't a word. There we go. Let's see, it's not one word. Put the hyphen in there. All right, and then you can see I'm going to shrink the text down a little bit and bring it down here. And you just want to make sure that your text and color scheme right here is the same throughout the entire ad. You can also make it match your branding or whatever. So in this case, I'm just going to leave it at default. So now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and close this out. So that's our intro right here. So what we do is just drag the video back over again. And now we're going to look for a different feature that we can go ahead and call out. So we'll find another section right here. So I'll go ahead and use this clip right here. So at this point, we want to go ahead and just showcase different features and functionality that our product has. So in this case, I could just put something like, can be set up in a few seconds. And then we'll bring this back down to the bottom. I'll shrink it a little bit and then X this out, and then we'll drag the video over again. We'll edit another one, trim it, find another feature to call out here, and we'll trim this part, and then we will go charge and store up to 5 devices at once. Shrink this, drag it down, close that out, drag this over again, and then look for, let's say, one more clip. And for this, we can just put something like, and we'll go ahead and describe and showcase the last feature being showed off here, which is the lamp. And then we can go ahead and put this text down here. And that's it. Now at this point, what we want to do, now that we've split it up, so we have our scroll stopper, we've showcased a couple of features right here. So the next thing we'd want to do is add a call to action. So what we would do is just add a text block. Just put like, get yours today. Done. And we can edit it. Come in here. Make the text really big. Make this background white. And then the last thing I would do is come in here, add a block, and I'd add the logo block, but since in this case we're not going to go ahead and have a logo here, I'll just upload something random. So once you add the logo in, you just hit edit, upload, and I'll just upload this AliExpress logo here, close. Actually, then we'll make the background white. Make that 2 seconds. And then there we go. We've got the video right here, and then all we need to do now is go down to music, and then we can pick any of these songs here. Now, I'm not really going to waste time going through playing these different songs. I think all of them are really annoying, so you can pick whatever you think is the least annoying and then kind of go with it. So I'll stick with the default one. And then what we can do is just hit preview and then produce, name it, finish, and then we're gonna want to download it in 1080p once it's done. So as we can see, it is saving right here, so we just gotta wait a second. Alright, so it's almost done in 720 and in 1080, so we're just gonna wait a second here. It takes a little longer for it to be completely finished in full HD, and then we just want to wait for the 1080 by 1080 download to be ready, and then once it is, we can download the MP4 here. So we can go up here and go ahead and play this. So we can see it's a 30-second ad. And yeah, nothing too crazy. Definitely probably could have spent a little bit more time trying to write better captions for this, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this video made here so you can see that that's how easy it is to go ahead and create an ad, and you can see why Animoto is really effective to use, because it makes it really easy and really simple. You can create these ads in like 5-10 minutes. So with that said, if you want to try out Animoto, you can check the link in the description. So with that said, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below, because it helps this video reach more people. And if you like content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.